I'll go fight the Dreadlord once you tell me the source of
You have the
ambrosia.
sacred sword now. Time to go fight the Dreadlord.
Is she gonna repeat the dialogue? Her gaze freezes at this point. Your conversation enters into an endless loop. It seems that you can't get any new information without continuing the main story. You have no choice but to accept the golden sacred sword. Though you don't sense any powers from it, you feel pulled in by some kind of force when you spot a row of light-colored triangular arrows on the ground. Follow the path prompted. You leave Mrs. Forge and the village and return to the cabin. The Dreadlord Draco is here. Having forgotten that you beat him 32 times, he slowly rises and props himself up with his huge wings. Draco, I'm back. Can we try to get along? If the sacred sword accidentally slays you, the level will be cleared immediately. I don't want to end this playthrough. Is there any other way to advance the story? I just want Mess to be able to say something else. Can you fool her by playing dead? Dragon opens his huge pixelated bloody mouth and greets you with a warm reply. Right. Dreadlord Bogus. Oh, the art style is so good though, gotta say. Why would you place her there? Like, she's a long distance character. Come on now. There we go. Is she in the range? Yes. I'll just skip this. Easy fight.
Oh, hero. So what you are holding is the sacred sword?
No need to repeat your deathbed lines. I don't want to kill you. You stick the sacred sword into the ground in front of him and then sit down before the huddled dragon. This dream is far too hollow. The enclosed time and space, the flimsy little village, the ice-cold blacksmith forge, the pre-programmed hero NPC, the lonely spirit forger who makes swords day in and day out. There's no enchanting scenery, no heartwarming sentiment. Even the blacksmith in the dream is different from the havoc-wreaking sinner Mess in real life.
I am the spirit forger Mess. I extract malice from people's hearts to forge weapons. The evil thoughts of hurting others will become the power of the sword.
The key to understanding this world already lies in everything before you. The core of this dream is the endless repeating storyline, the eternal slaying of Draco by the sacred
You're
sword.
not the hero. What do you want?
I want to understand this world. To Mess, to the blacksmith, what are you? What is the sacred sword? Why does her dream look like this?
Who is Mess? Who is blacksmith? I don't care about them. I am Draco, the ruler of darkness, the source of all evil. Everyone in this world fears me because I am the most powerful. I am unbeatable. I shall destroy everything.
Mess is the only real person in this world. Does Mess think of him as the most powerful, unbeatable in her heart? But you're so weak. Even without the sacred sword, I can tip you over with one finger. Draco roars.
That's because my true power has been stolen. My malice.
He roars and some of his words turn into gibberish that you're not able to understand before you get the chance to ask what dash is. Draco is already bellowing as if his mouth is full of firecrackers.
I was originally the source of all malice. I planted malice in people's hearts, and the malice became my strength. That's the way it should be.
But there are no people in this world. Also, if you're gonna censor in the text, maybe also censor the word when he says malice, censor that.
But someone feared me for being powerful. She feared malice, so this world stole my power. I don't have any malice anymore, and all the malice in this world has been taken away.
the source of all malice, the culprit who defiles people's hearts, and the most terrifying monster in the world.
Does malice in the square means the malice in people's heart? When you say that, do you mean the dash in people's heart? Realize your words have been censored after they leave your mouth. This world expels all malice, or rather ambrosia expels all malice. Oh yeah, that makes sense. She can't defeat him because the ambrosia is removing all malice. The bad feelings are removed by ambrosia. To create the perfect dream for Miss, it must expel everything that might upset her, which includes the concept of malice. That's why Draco has lost his powers, just like the sacred sword.
Only a blade sharpened by darkness can cut through darkness. Only sorcery can defeat sorcery.
That's why the black goo turned into the golden liquid.
Only with a sacred sword forged from malice can we defeat the source of all evil, the great Dreadlord!
You stand up, pull out the shining golden sacred sword that's supposed to be invincible and save the world, and smash it hard onto the ground. Snap. The sword breaks and emits dazzling light, just like what happened to Draco the first time. It's not some great power, but just a super big light bulb that the ambrosia conjured up to please Miss.
You? Why?
I'm here to seek the truth to find out how to advance the storyline. Forging the sacred sword consumes ambrosia, while the sacred sword itself can be destroyed. The blacksmith becomes unable to forge the sacred sword anymore. Maybe the hidden mission will be activated and the storyline will progress without clearing the level. You return to Mrs. Blacksmith Forge. Most everything is the same as before. The deserted shops, the ugly clay dolls, and the ambrosia in the bottle looks a bit less than before.
You have the sacred sword now. Time to go fight the Dreadlord.
She doesn't recite her set lines from the first encounter. In her eyes, the hero is in possession of the sacred sword, but you plan to change all of that. Oh, blacksmith, the sacred sword is broken.
You have the sacred sword now. Time to go fight the... What did you say?
As if suddenly electrocuted, she jumps and shakes you by the collar.
That sacred sword was my flesh and blood! It was the key to defeating the Dreadlord! The sacred sword is invincible! How can it be broken? What kind of useless hero are you?
Draco's too strong. He broke the sacred sword. Without the sacred sword, I have no way to defeat Draco.
My poor sacred sword! You have to have the key item. I must forge another one for you. Wait here.
Why is she crying? She fetches the bottle of ambrosia from the top shelf again, repeats all the steps. After some more toil, she comes to you with the second sacred sword.
Here you go. You have the sacred sword now. Time to go fight the Dreadlord.
Why is she crying? I don't understand. You smile and accept the sacred sword after making sure the amount of ambrosia. Take the sacred sword, snap. When you came back this time, she didn't even have time to put away the ambrosia. All she can do is stare blankly at you. Hold on, did I just snap it right there? You smile and accept the sacred sword. After making sure the amount of ambrosia in the glass has lessened, you leave the forge and venture out of Mrs. sight. Break the sacred sword. Oh, blacksmith, the sacred sword is broken.
My poor sacred sword.
Ah, so that's what I accidentally skipped a couple of these. I kind of semi-played through this. So we're gonna try this. The chief has finally spotted the loophole in the game world and finds something else hidden behind the curtain.
Come grab a drink with me when it's done.
My poor sacred sword.
This is the 7th time that Mess is forging the sacred sword for you. Her programming seems to have gotten used to your cycle of ill-intentioned actions. Even her complaints and sobs are coming out calmly. That's hilarious. Ambrosia in the bottle is also dwindling and will soon bottom out. You sit patiently next to her, watch her repeat the monotonous labor. Only when she is forging can she escape from the programmed lines and chat with you a little bit. Really like forging swords, huh?